Bye. Pepsi. Pepsi. Pepsi.
Hello? I've got flat Earth. I've got flat Earth.
My mic was off. Sorry. Hello, everyone. Hello. Sorry, I spoke at length and gave a whole introductory spiel without checking the chat. Because sometimes if I check the chat, I get thrown off what I'm saying. Hello. Of course, I have to start over. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the evening of the century. I am your host, Sean Morley, and you have tuned into the grand Wikipedia racing tournament. Tonight, we will see an as yet unknown, but potentially substantial number of streamers racing head to head in the Museum of All Things, a 3D virtual representation of Wikipedia, trying to tick off all the articles in a bingo card in order to get bingo, get a line, and win. Win glory, win bragging rights. I hope this is fun and successful, and we want to do it again at some point, because compared to other things I've put on this channel, this one's relatively lightweight. We have received over 600 article suggestions, which are now in a randomizer, and I will begin spitting them out soon to put into the card. There has been some suggestions on exactly how the card should be formatted. I have made the decision that the hardest possible entry I'm going to put in the middle of the card and say that this should be the starting article. There was a very good suggestion made by Martine that, not to overcomplicate things, but the bingo card should look a bit like this, where the hardest ones are arranged where the red squares are, and the easier ones are arranged where the green squares are, and then the middle is the starting article. I think this is very wise. I think this is very clever, and I will be doing this. Hello, Ross. How are you doing? You've chosen a very good evening to join us. Let's just cover the competition in total from the start. So from 8 p.m. GMT, which by my time zone is in about 51 minutes, to 10 p.m., so for 2 hours, anyone who's competing has to stream themselves playing the Museum of All Things while trying to tick off articles in a randomly generated bingo card by visiting them and finding them in the museum. There's going to be a starting article at the back of the museum. But I can show you the museum. The museum for me, is not here. Does the museum not like being caught in a window capture? Did we cover this before? Museum doesn't like that? I'll just do a display capture for now. Can I resize this? At the back of the museum, there is a little terminal where you can add in anything you want. And so this is where players will put in their starting article. Everyone's going to have the same starting article, and we will represent that on the bingo card. There's a 2-hour time limit. The game is very difficult. This isn't really a rule, it's just guidance. The game is very hard. It is much harder than the normal Wikipedia game because the articles generated in this virtual museum do not contain all of the links. They contain a random subset of the links. So your chances are always slimmer, and it makes things a lot harder. If your game crashes, this is still the 1.0 version of the Museum of All Things is out, but it's still got some crashes. It's still got a few little kinks in the code. So if it does crash, you are obviously very welcome just to restart it, and you can use that terminal just to go back where you are. Only in the result of a crash, though. But whenever you are playing, you can go back to the lobby and start from the starting article again, or play on from when you are. And it's a bingo card. You can go in any order. You can get any article in any order you like. This is an example. You know, if you find young Sheldon and you think it would be easy to get to Toyota Corolla next, do that. You can go in any way you want. But if anyone gets a line, they can come in here and they can declare, "Oh, yeah, I haven't won." That's just me showing. That's just what that does. Sets off a little SFX that I'll be able to hear. Did you hear it? Did that come through for you? Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah. If anyone gets a line, that's it. They win straight away. If no one gets a line, then the person who ticked off the most squares on their bingo card wins. And if it's of any help to anyone, Martijn has made a wonderful bingo visualizer, martijnfraser.nl /bingo. What if you're a Southern dandy and you do declare a lot? Then I will disqualify you for incorrect declarations. Now, let's populate the bingo card and make an image that everyone can do. We've got 17 minutes. So let me grab that image. We could use that as a reference point. So we want hard things where it's red. We want easy things where it's green. And the hardest possible article should go in the middle. So what's first? Random wiki race. Profanity. Profanity. Okay, interesting. For now, I'm going to pop that on easy. I think we can give that an easy. Profanity. I think that's fine. Okay, random wiki race. What do we got? Toothpaste. I don't think that's too bad. I think that's all right. I'll put that on an easy. Maybe this will be okay. Toothpaste. That's not so bad. Okay, random wiki race. Mortar and pestle. It's harder than what we've got. I don't think it's hard, but I'll put it up in the hard corner for now. Mortar and pestle. You know what? Toothpaste. They're too similar. Mortar and pestle and toothpaste are too similar. I'll put them down here. Although it's a bit similar to that as well. I'm going to put it here. Everyone is using the same bingo card. What I'm making now, everyone is bound by. This is relevant to everyone. So you will be using this one. I'm making your bingo card. I'm making everyone's bingo card right now. China, really, really easy. Possibly the easiest you could think of. One of the largest, most populated countries in the world. We'll put that on easy. China's too easy. Thank you for making easy ones. That's too easy. China's a doddle. Random wiki race. Gun? Okay, this might be too easy. Gun? Maybe I was too emphatic about putting some easy ones in. People were putting in like very specific historical figures and like 18th century anarchists that of course I had heard of, but for the fairness of the competition. Random wiki race. Malaria. Honestly, really easy still. Really, actually quite easy. This is one of the biggest, most, but I guess it's harder than gun, so I'll put it in. Malaria. Did they get malaria in China? You know what, I'm going to put it here on the left of gun. Random wiki race. Shortbread. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I'll put it above malaria. Shortbread. We're doing okay here. This is, someone might get a line. Not a concern, but my prediction was that no one would get a line. Gun is deceptively hard. I got gun. When I was first doing Museum of All Things, someone challenged me to get gun, and I found it quite easy. Because you just need to navigate to any country that's ever had a war, find its military history, and you'll always be led to like World War II or something like that. Get to gun from there. From military is quite easy. This is a piece of piss. Random wiki race. Puppy? Oh my God. Someone's going to get a line. All right. What did I just copy? I copied gun. Gun to puppy. Are you sure it's pulling from the correct source? Yes. It 100% is, yeah. Random wiki race. There you go. Proof if proof were needed. Josie Russell put puppy in. Random wiki race. Treadmill. Profanity. Treadmill's probably a little bit harder. I'll put it in the corner. There are some in here which are borderline impossible. I do think we've been quite lucky. We've dodged a lot of landmines. I know I don't want Puppy and Gun to be easy to connect. Well, no. Hello, the Burnzoid. Random wiki race. Pringles. Probably quite easy, but harder than Puppy and Gun, at least. They're like, relatively speaking. I'll put Pringles down here. Because Pringles is a bit too close to toothpaste in that you put it in your mouth. Pringles. This is not a sponsored stream, by the way. No money's changed hands. I'm not in the pocket of who owns Pringles? Procter and Gamble. Brand names might be harder than they seem. Quite possibly. Yeah, I'm putting Pringles on one of the hard squares. Random wiki race. The Walt Disney Company, I think probably quite easy because they own everything. So you just need to get to a media property and then go up in abstraction to ownership. Let's duplicate profanity, and Walt Disney Company absolutely is going to be easy. So what's left of the easy squares here? The Walt Disney Company. Shrink that just a little so it sits more neatly in its box. I'm making even fatter stacks off of the Walt Disney product placement. Random, where are the very hard ones? I don't know. I just think the RNG. I have to say, when I was saying there's a lot of hard stuff in here, we had about 200 and something submissions. And when I checked in just before the stream, we had over 600. So I do think maybe they've been like, the easiness has been over-egged, but maybe a lot of easiness could make for a more exciting competition. Hello, Ruby and Pixels. Random wiki race. Gun. We've already had that one. Random wiki race. We're not having two guns. Indian Premier League. Here we go. This is the stuff. That's not as hard, but it's definitely harder than anything else we have right now. Indian Premier League. Actually, probably not even that hard either. The stuff that worried me was very particular computer science terms, particular historical figures from 18th century American history that I don't know. And I'm just aware that a lot of us are Europeans and we just aren't going to know that. And just particular stuff in mathematics and just stuff that was very specialist to certain disciplines. Random wiki race. Wacky races. That's harder. I'd say that's on the harder end. It's a very specific Hanna-Barbera, I want to say, cartoon. I'm going to put it. I'm going to put Shortbread up here and bring Wacky Races just above Malaria. Wacky Races. We all familiar with Wacky Races? No one lurking, being like, I've never heard of this in my life. Anyone here not know about Dick Dastardly? Random wiki race. Bathtub. Yeah, fine. Maybe next to Pringles. Pringles, bathtub, malaria, gun, Indian Premier League. That's a whole line someone could attempt. I think that's a quite evenly weighted line. You don't know what Wacky Races is? It was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. That was people who made Scooby-Doo and Flintstones. And it had Dick Dastardly in it and Muttley. And it was a fantastical racing show. I don't think there's any more pertinent detail you need on that. Yeah, Wacky Races rules. Okay, we already had Pringles. Ignore that. Random wiki race. Agnes Varda. Now, is this the Czech film director who made Daisies? Is that Agnes Varda? Or am I thinking of someone else? Was Agnes Varda an actor? Is this the she's French? Who's Agnes Varda then? Well, okay, that's a French actor. Hello, bird. Well, Agnes Varda's going in the corner. I think that's fair to say. I don't know the first thing. Really? I don't know the first thing about Agnes Varda, so I declare that quite hard. She's a director. Fine. Best of luck to you all. Random wiki race. Concord. Is that like that's a company, right? A company that makes... The Concord should probably be on the hard mode, I think. Concord. I'll put it over here. Concord. Do we all know about Concord? I think they're a manufacturer of commercial airliners and planes and stuff. It's not the name of a brand, it's the name of a plane. Okay, it's the plane that went very fast. I just thought Concord was the company. I just thought it was a brand name like Hoover and Dumpster and Tannoy. Random wiki race. Charles Dickens. I'll say that's easy. Feels easy to me. Anyone not from the UK think that you might struggle with Charles Dickens before I put them on easy? Oh, I don't think we have any easy. No, we have one easy space left. I think Charles Dickens is probably easy. You just need to navigate to Christmas. Oh, no, I don't want to give you this. Sorry. Too many tips. Ignore my tips. Random wiki race. Blues Clues. Yeah, fine. I won't have it near Wacky Races because it's sort of similar. I don't think it's easy either. I think it's Blues Clues. I'm going to swap profanity for Blues Clues. No, Blues Clues isn't easy. I don't know the first. I wouldn't know how to get to Blues Clues. I'm going to put it next to Mortar and Pestle. I think Blues Clues might be hard. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on Blues Clues. I'm not sure on anything. Sea Shanty. I love that it's here. Sea Shanty is probably, who knows? I'm just going to put it between Wacky Races, Puppy and Gun. Sea Shanty. It's in the middle for me. I can't tell if that's easy or hard. Random wiki race. Bicycle, that's easy. Surely that's easy. If anything's been easy, that's easy. Definitely easier than profanity, I would say. Profanity is probably kind of a complicated sociological phenomenon, whereas a bicycle's just a bike, isn't it? Just a mode of transport. So I'm putting bike on the easy spot and profanity on the hard spot here. Okay, random wiki race. Antidote. I feel like antidote sounds easy. It sounds like an easy one. Antidote. I shouldn't keep it near malaria because I feel like that will be connected. So I'm going to put it next to Blue's Clues, Shortbread, the Walt Disney Company in China. Doesn't feel like anything's too connected there. Random wiki race. Northern England. Cracking. All right. Northern England. I'll put it here. Probably going to be quite easy for the Brits to get that one. I mean, it's a geography thing. I feel like geography. It's a high level geography concept. Well, we've nearly finished the bingo card. Thank you, the lowest bidder, for your resubscription. Thank you. Welcome. Beetroot. I'm going to put it, no, not next to toothpaste. I'll put it down here. Beetroot. Beetroot is next to Charles Dickens, Blue's Clues, Wacky Races, and Bathtub. And now we've only got 2 slots left. And at the end, I'm going to choose the hardest one, which currently might be Agnes Varda. And then swap the hardest one and put that in the middle. And that is the compulsory starting article. Random wiki race. Tuskegee syphilis study. Well, that's going in the middle because that's hard as hell. That's extremely hard. That's some of the stuff that was here at the beginning that I'm like, this is too hard. Tuskegee syphilis study. That has to go in the middle. It's much too hard. It's also really grim if it's the thing I'm thinking of. Tuskegee syphilis study is a black stain on human history. So good luck just taking that in your stride. It's extremely grim as fuck. Okay, random wiki race, something nice and bright. Do we need content warnings? God, the fact that I'm forcing everyone to go via the Tuskegee syphilis study. If this was something else, I'd say like we should include it and not whitewash terrible acts of history that maybe more people need to learn about. But we're not really going to stop and read, and I'm not really encouraging anyone to try and educate themselves here. Maybe we mulligan that one just because I just think it's not the forum for it. I think there might also just be stuff on the walls of that would need a content warning and would be very distressing. People should not have to encounter distressing material when they're doing a speed run of Wikipedia. And yet you will. And yet you will. Some of the pages absolutely violate TOS. Random wiki race, folk music. Very similar to sea shanty. So they can't be on the same line here. So this one we're here, folk music. So you can't like chain that up with sea shanty. That would be too easy. Random wiki race. Craftwork. Easier than Agnes Varda. Can everyone just put in the chat, do you think Craftwork is easier or harder than Agnes Varda? That's all I need to know right now. I'd say Craftwork's probably quite easy. To me, feels easier than Agnes Varda. Easier. All right, Craftwork is going into the corner. And Agnes Varda is going to be our compulsory starting article. Let's put her onto one line. Hey, Agnes Varda is our starting article. Craftwork is here. I am going to start posting this everywhere. Hang on, let's just go over it. Craftwork China, folk music, toothpaste, treadmill, the Walt Disney Company, Antidote, shortbread, profanity, bicycle, Mortar and Pestle, Blues Clues, Agnes Varda, Concord, Northern England, Charles Dickens, Beetroot, Wacky Races, Sea Shanty, Puppy, Pringles, BAFTA, Malaria, Gun, Indian Premier League. I think that's well balanced. It's even. It's neat. Everyone gets the same. Can I please answer your last message? Yes, let me scroll up. Just going a line through the center square, I mean, you only need 4 squares for a line. Yes, it's essentially functioning as a free square. That is why this difficulty pattern exists, because we've made it harder as well. So the easier ones are around the edge to try and balance it. But there is a route to getting 4 if you think you can do it. I think that is good for the competition. I'm not going to go through all my reasonings. I've thought about it for a day and a half. I think it's a good idea. Do you start with it? You start with Agnes Varda. So everyone gets to tick that off straight away. Are there multiple cards? Just one. This is everyone's card, and I'm about to disseminate it. So I'm gonna export this as a PNG. I'm gonna pop it on the Discord. I'm gonna pop it on Blue Sky, and I'm also going to show it on the stream for any streamers who want to screenshot it directly off my screen. But also, I recommend you grab the existing PNG. But if this is easier for you, here it is for you to think about. That's the wrong bingo card. That's the old one. Bingo card. Here is your bingo card. The middle space is your compulsory starting article. Treat it as a free space. Best of luck to all the runners. Send that, put that on Blue Sky. Also just going to pop that on Discord now. Hello at everyone. And then put that up. And then we just have half an hour just to strategize, think, ask questions if anyone's unclear on the rules. And I'm also going to put together a multi-stream of everyone who's streaming this. So if anyone is unclear on little tidbits on the rules, I've had a lot of little queries about edge cases. So if anyone's got one of those. And I maybe will link to the bingo card as it appears on Blue Sky here so that anyone can grab it. Bingo card here if you need it. And then I'll pin that. And I think that's our prep covered. Hello, Red Tick Seed. This is our bingo card here. Oh, and let me also explain how... let me show you what Martine's made, because this is very useful if you are running. So if I show you my screen again, if you go to, hello, Dr. Plem, thank you very much for the resub. I'm also going to put on the music that the Museum of All Things is generating right now, because it's great. It's the music behind the museum is this kind of eerie liminal synth that plays at all times. So that's been playing in my ears, so you can hear it too. So if I go over here, we can pop our bingo card straight in. So if you grab the bingo card, download it, you've got this clickable, easy to interact with, essentially a little web app. Everyone can just tick off Agnes Varda right away. Hello, Savis. Is it Savis? Savis? We're going to be doing a many user wiki race in the Museum of All Things, which is a 3D representation of Wikipedia. We have a bingo card. We're going to be playing Wikipedia Race Bingo. The first person to complete a line on this bingo card wins. And it's as simple as that. Check there's no urgent questions anywhere. Maybe I'll also pop it in here so everyone gets it. Oh, thank you very much, Biscuit Maker Heather, for the follow. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Do you have any... are you competing in the Wiki Race? Do you know anyone who is? Do you have friends or family who will be trampled under the wheels of this vicious engine? And until that time, we've just got 25 minutes to chill out. At 8 o'clock, the siren will begin. Oh, and we do have some runners up and ready already. I'm well and not competing. Honestly, that's the best combination to be in. Hello, King
Good
of Time.
evening.
Thank you.
I'm just wiping the dust off of OBS.
Good evening, King of Time. Thank you very much for participating, and thank you for the resubscription. Just to check who's at the starting line right now, we can see here that we've got Chilliteracy is participating. That's me, I think. We've got Mono, Benimation, just on pre-stream right now. I'm going to start putting together a multi-stream. I could remember how this works. Twitch, multi-twitch.tv. Oh, it's quite simple, isn't it? You just string together. So we've got Chilliteracy. Chilliteracy. Who is planning on competing? Tell me your usernames and I'll put you all in the multi-stream. I think mono_db, Benimation, Summer B76. You found me on the front page as a recommendation. Wow, that's mad. That's inadvisable. Well, Heather, in about 23 minutes, things are going to heat up as everyone who's participating is going to do a big run of Wikipedia together. Let me get the bingo card back up. This is our starting article. If runners want to already put Agnes Varda in as their starting article, I think that's legal. Who else is taking part? We got King of Time is going to be in it. I think Cressup's in it. I put Cressup in the multi-stream. Martine's in it. Martine F. Funky Mr. Chicken. This is a pretty good Funky Mr. Chicken. Lucy, yeah, of course your Twitch handle and how to spell it is right here. Easy. Baldy 3 is in it. That's quite a lot of participants. Hey, have I missed anyone? Yeah, who's taking part in the race? So this is a multi-Twitch. Watch everyone who is taking part here. And if I find more people, I'll just pop them in. And then I'll pin that. And then we can see everyone. So bingo card off. And then if you click on the multi-stream, you'll end up seeing something that looks a little bit like this. Not everyone's online, but some people are having... Lucy Lefty, I don't know how legal it is to go in and learn about Agnes Varda. Maybe I did allow that. Do competitors need VODs on? Yeah, absolutely. How could you not have VODs on? Okay, make sure to tick off Agnes Varda. Oh, yeah, okay, people have done it. Everyone's got their bingo card widget. Look at this. Look at this. This is competition right here. Mono's eating with chopsticks. What are you eating, Mono? Mono, what are you eating? Oh, Mono's going to get to the point where he sees me. Yeah, he's now got to the point where he can see me watching him eat because of the delay. Everyone should learn about Agnes Varda. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, and let's see who's in the category that might not be covered. Oh, Mono was muted for me. Okay, who's live in the category? Well, I think at the very least, if anyone else gets missed off, let me make it so that you can hear this. Can you hear this? If I just unmute everyone.
I'm gonna mute myself.
But yeah, I don't know.
Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Unmute everyone.
I feel like Wiki-Racing's second row first.
Staring at this at the
Disney Antidote Shortbread
you hear this?
Profanity
which
Bicycle.
ones.
Oh, do you know what?
Like
I can hear Ben.
Northern England seems.
What's Martin saying?
Bicycle, maybe. Gun, maybe. Malaria.
This is what I should be doing. I should be doing this. I should be strategizing like everyone else because I'm taking part. I'm competing. So what's my plan? Okay. So just to reiterate, everyone already knows this. We're going to have 2 hours starting from 8 p.m., which in my time zone is in 19 minutes. And then if anyone gets a line, come into my chat. How do I join? Yeah, just you want to be playing using the Museum of All Things, which you can get from this link. Grab the card, and you need to stream your attempt to Twitch, preferably using the Museum of All Things tag. At the top of this hour, that's the start of the run. At 10 p.m., 2 hours later, you have to stop. If anyone gets a line on this card, they automatically win. They just straight away win. And you come into my chat and type !declare like this. And then I'll come and look at your VOD or whatever you have. I'll come and check. And if you've won, you've won. And then congratulations. I realized Declare actually says a delcoration has been made, but I'm not going to change that at this point. At this point, that's just how it is. No, Delcare doesn't. Maybe Delcare should work to be consistent, but it doesn't. Okay, for me, where am I going? Where do I think I can 100% get? What's this for? This is for this, I'm afraid. I think Kraftwerk Antidote Sea Shanty Indian Premier League seems very strong. Are you worried about typos on the bingo card? Not at this point, no. What have I got? What's the typos? Everything looks all right to me. Kraftwerk. Toothpaste to gun? No. Indian Premier League. Oh, is it not got an E on the end? I don't care. I don't care. I don't think that's going to interfere with the competition too much. I think Kraftwerk Antidote Sea Shanty Indian Premier League seems plausible. I think Treadmill Bicycle Northern England Puppy Indian Premier League is actually harder than it looks. Kraftwerk Walt Disney Morton Pestle Charles Dickens Pringles. I think that's harder than it looks. You have to go from one to the other. You can go in any order you like. At any point, you can go back to the lobby and start again at Agnes, or you can carry on from where you are. If you crash, if your game just explodes and crashes, you can use the terminal to walk back to where you are so you don't lose progress. But that's the only time you can do anything except go back to Agnes Varda. It took me a while to be able to read the card and distinguish the O from an A. Yeah, I suppose it's not the best font. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll take that in my stride. Next time I use a more accessible font. Charles Dickens to Puppy? Charles Dickens Beetroot Wacky Races Sea Shanty Puppy? That's not too bad. Yeah, I think Blue's Clues is harder than it looks. Concord's probably harder than it looks. Profanity is probably harder than it looks. What are the ones that I think are absolutely 1,000,000% easy? China, folk music. I think they're easy. Gun, I do think that's easy. Puppy is easy. But very probably Puppy is quite easy. So if I think that, what makes the most sense for me?
Oh, nice. One of mine made the card.
You want to tell us which one was yours, Jam? Gun. Yeah, it's a real favourite, isn't it? Okay, there's no one else unexpected on the tag. If any of the people that are streaming this want to use the multi-Twitch, you can grab it from this pin, and then you can advertise to everyone that everyone can watch everyone. Yeah, Ruby, I just had to do like a poll thing of who was available. I knew it was North American and friendly, but I felt this, well, I knew from the polling that this meant the most people that were already interested could take part. But I am sad for those who are excluded by the time of day and time zone and day of the week and and everything else. What is my route? Agnes Varda is a director, which means you could probably get to Wacky Races or the Walt Disney Company more easily. Possibly to Charles Dickens, because Christmas Carol's more well known now as a film than a book. I don't know, Albright. I've mopped the floor with you in training. In rehearsals, you've absolutely ate dirt. Yeah, industrial, I'm hoping for the exact same thing. It's not too hard to set up. I'm hoping this will just be one of many. If we did one of these every couple of months, I think that would be a lot of fun. I mean, there's no real stakes to it, so There's nothing really stopping another one of these cropping up. Okay, 13 minutes to go. I haven't decided my route at all. Let's just check I'm not getting any burning queries. Do have a few notifications. Okay, Crash has just gone live. Oh. Do I need to refresh the multi-twitch to see that? The Moat does need a fishing game. There's a really good fishing game that should be coming out, hopefully before the end of the year. I think the Ocean Museum is working on a very interesting looking fishing game, though I don't know if it'll be free. Okay, I think everyone that were expecting to go live on this definitely has gone live. That's quite exciting. So if you were to check the multi-stream now, you would see something like this. That is, what's that, 11? 9, 2. There's 11 people streaming it. And on the category, is there anyone that we haven't covered? Benimation, Sean Moore, Lucy Lefty, King of Time, Funky Mr. Chicken, Baldy 3, Summer, Mono, Cressup. That's plenty. That's 11 competitors. I went a bit ham today and it had loads of things. Yeah, I wondered where about 100 new submissions came from. Okay, we got 11 minutes to go. Time to just calm down. Calm down and ask myself again and again, what's my route? Who's your biggest competition? I honestly think Benimation is really good at it. I think Benimation could clean up. They don't panic. I think that's more about my weakness than anyone else's specific strength. But Benimation just absolutely picks them up. Absolutely just can look at the night sky and instantly see a constellation. That's their skill. Heartbreaking, you didn't say me. I haven't seen you in action much, actually. A lot of these people are going to be bolts out of the blue. Like, I don't know how Baldy's going to be, or Lucy, or KOT, or Summer. I haven't been able to watch the competition too sharply. There's lateral thinking. Because I've done a lot of just playing around in this, I'm not very good at it because I tend to overthink. I get a little bit lost, panicked. I choose a strategy and then deviate from it at a crucial time. I've got basically every vice you could imagine that would slow you down in this kind of a forum. There's also a chance just that someone I don't know is participating, but they're not streaming on the tag, and they'll just appear at some point and say, I got a line, and then I'll check their channel and they have. So there's everything to play for. You think I should pick gun, do you? All right, I need to actually, speaking of choosing your gun, where am I going? Because I can make some good predictions off of Agnes Varda. So it's easy to get to like film and media. Wacky Races, Malaria, Shortbread, Folk Music. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Wacky Races will be the hardest one on that. Shortbread, actually, Shortbread won't be that. Folk Music, quite easy. Malaria, probably quite. Malaria is one of the worst diseases still going. I got the biggest death toll of any communicable disease right now. Probably. I don't know. Possibly. Thanks, Burnzoid. Can you go through the middle and get only 4? Yeah. Yeah, because everyone's starting Agnes Varda. Everyone gets that as basically a free space. Speaking of which, actually, it's probably in my best interest to... bring in my browser here. Remove this as a source. And then bring in my browser and shrink it to this. Like so. And then probably got to shrink it a bit more But then I could just tick off using Martine's thing. Yeah, F's in the chat for anyone who's been the victim of a gun. Good to keep them in our hearts. Yeah, it's good to see all these respectful F's. F's in the chat for anyone who's ever seen a gun. I think I've literally never seen a gun. No, I've probably seen in a farmer's shop or something. I think I've probably seen like an old hunting rifle somewhere. That can't be right. What, that I've only seen a farmer's gun in an airport? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I've probably just seen the French police carrying around like a semi-automatic rifle. I've seen armed. I forgot about the police, yeah. I just forgot about them. I wiped the police completely from my mind. Now that's privilege. Will there be any sort of anthem played before the siren sets the competition off? What would you like? Benimation's been suggesting that we listen to a MIDI version of Kiss from a Rose. I could line that up if you like. Kiss from a Rose MIDI. What do I have to put in my Twitch tag to join? Do you know how on Twitch you can add a category? Add Museum of All Things. In fact, it's the category I've got, hopefully, if I've done it right. Best of luck, RNLF. I'll add you to the multi-Twitch. RNLF. Watch all our competitors compete here. Multi-Twitch crashes my PC. You don't have to be on it. I'm going to add you onto it. You don't have to click on it. You'll just be on it. Yep, I can see you. You're live. Just going to set this to loop until this will only go for as long as we're waiting. This is good. This is getting me ready. Sing along if you know the words. I just want to say now, this is the official Wiki-Racing tournament anthem. Okay, 5 minutes to go. Sing us in. I don't know the words. I just know Kiss from a Rose. Like, literally every song in the world. I don't know. Who knows the verses of any song? It was written for Batman and Robin. Singers. Oh, yeah. Okay. 1 point to Shaz. Wishing all good luck to the racers out there. And to all the audience out there, you got to give a lot of love to the race. We're putting everything down on the line. Do you know, if we get a line tonight, that really will be like getting a kiss from a rose. It'll be like getting a kiss from Seal himself. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you're in the article or, you know, it's the matter of having turned one corner. It will be a difference of 1 second. So I'm not really interested in policing this all too much. I'm not going to go in, of course, because I need to set a good example. But you could do what you like. You can cheat if that makes you happy. I'm standing here like a very well-behaved boy. Best of luck to everyone out there. Best of luck to all the Seal fans. Best of luck to all the Batman and Robin fans out there. All right, here's the chorus. I don't even know the words of the chorus. I know in one of the lines he says, "Kiss from a Rose." That's it. I don't really even know who Batman is, honestly. That's why I can't win these Ricky races. I'm a big fan of Mr. Freeze. Whatever happened to him, eh? Bruce Wayne? Yeah, it's just a name to me. None of this means anything to me. You'd be flaming the hell out of me, and what a dynamic we'd have, eh? Me talking about Mr. Freeze, I don't know what you'd be saying. That's what makes you a good co-host. Okay, let me check if anyone is on the tag that I don't recognize. Everyone, you got to give your whole heart to all the racers out there. I think we're good. I think we're good. So that's pretty good. I wanted about a dozen people taking part, and that's exactly what I got. 3 minutes to go. Let's effing go. Let's get a timer going. What do I need for that? A text source. Okay, that time's wrong though. So what time would be correct? I can't put in smaller intervals, can I? I can't put in a minute and a half. Yeah, it doesn't accept that. What about seconds? What about duration in seconds? I can't do it. We can't have a timer. Forget it. It's oh, unless I start it just on the minute. I'll start it just on the minute. Good luck, everyone. Remember, getting a line tonight will be like getting a kiss from a rose. I'm just going to check if Agnes Varda worked. This isn't cheating. Yeah, Agnes Varda's worked. It's fine. Okay, I'm just here. I haven't cheated. I'm perfectly normal. Where am I going? Agnes Varda to... It's too late. It's too late to even think about that. 45 seconds. Let's get ready. Where am I headed? Agnes Varda to what? I don't know. We'll play it by ear. I'm not going to win. I've lost the psychological game already. I'm psyched out. Probably, I don't know where this bingo card should live because it's clearly in the way. It's clearly really in the way. What if it's up here? It'll just have to live up there, won't it? Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're off. Okay, we're in Agnes Varda. Where am I going? Location shooting. Would be useful. It is Agnes Varda. Wasn't she Czech? Didn't she do Belgian-born film French director? Did she not do? No, but this isn't important. I knew. I guess I mixed up who she is. Black Panthers, Vagabond, Black Panthers. Black Panthers could link to Black Panther MCU. That's owned by the Disney company. UEP new. I mean, this is the real Black Panthers, isn't it? So it's not really helps. Afro textured hair. Does this link to anything we have? Not really. Oakland, California. No, this isn't the way. Back to Agnes Varda. I don't know why I thought Black Panthers would link to Black Panther. Okay, it's bigger. Kung Fu Master, that's a film. The Beaches of Agnes. The Gleaners and I. Varda by Agnes. Palme d'Or, Palme d'Or, Palme d'Or. This takes us to the larger world of film. Palme d'Or. Did Wiki-Racing win a Palme d'Or? Cannes Film Festival. Cannes. Honoratus. Marty, the film. Jean Cocteau. Terracotta. Ooh. Could that lead us to ceramics? Bathtub? Terracotta? Ceramics? Yeah, terracotta's like ceramics, isn't it? Terracotta. Terracotta is... Yeah, maybe I can get to ceramics. Mesoamerica. Okay, I want ceramics. Pottery. Clay. What's a bath made of? Clay. Let's go to clay, maybe, and then get to bath. Clay. You don't make bath out of clay, but you make it out of something. Soil. Porcelain. Porcelain bath. Bath. Porcelain. You do make baths out of porcelain, right? Don't you? Lawrence. Bath. I'm sure you make baths out of this. Enamel coated metal these days, but isn't a porcelain bath like a fancy bath? Isn't that like a famous fancy bath material? It's there? What do you mean it's there? Well, what's where? What's where? Red, help me. What was anywhere? I missed something. Ceramics, but maybe I want. Yeah, but maybe we don't want ceramics. Maybe we want. We're in porcelain, right? That's more bathy than ceramics. Terracotta. Well, we can go back to terracotta, can't we? We can go backwards. Yeah, really good point. No, but some baths are made directly out of porcelain, whereas ceramics is a ceramics is a bigger category. Maybe you can go to the toilet. If I find toilet, I'm obviously going to toilet. Toilet is very bath adjacent. I'm surprised this place isn't just full of baths. Shang Dynasty. So, I mean, let's just get China. Sorry, if Shang Dynasty's here, let's just quickly get China and come back. Come on, let me in. Come on. Porcelain toilet bathroom. I mean, that was what I was doing. Let me just quickly get China and then I'll be back. I forgot that Kiss for a Rose is still here. China, done. Let me in. Just let me kiss China. Mwah. Brilliant. Okay, and I just need to pop it on my thing. China. Great. Back in. Is it enough if I find a terminal wall plate? No, you need to find the article. Sorry. Rules is rules. Okay, where am I? Shang Dynasty. So let's go back to porcelain. Jade. Book of documents. Where did I come in? Not here. Book of documents. Jade. Where did I come in? Divination. Oh, anything to do with divination? No. Anyang. Bamboo annals. I've gone wrong here. Chinese classics. Shang. I could have sworn I didn't go very far. Maybe it was around here. Yeah. Porcelain. And this could lead me to toilet, I'm hoping. It's very easy to get lost. There's obviously loads of potential to this software. If I was making Bristol porcelain, don't know, seems more homely to me. William Cookworthy, Bristol, not really interested in that. That could lead me to soft paste porcelain, Worcester porcelain, Plymouth porcelain, Benjamin Franklin. Maybe just go to big porcelain. Maybe they don't really make a lot of toilets out of porcelain. Am I getting mixed up? Bristol porcelain make taps. Yeah, great. Bristol porcelain. Oh, but there's no taps here. Bristol is classic bathroom. Benjamin Franklin, Plymouth porcelain. Let me just check. Is soft plate porcelain what I want? What is it used for? Doesn't tell me a lot here. Chinese soft bone china. This is for fancy stuff. No one's making a toilet out of this. Yeah, do you think if I go to Bristol, I'll get to Bristol stool chart? Poo. People normally poo in the toilet. Doesn't seem likely, does it? Ceramic, hard paste porcelain, ceramic art, dragon kiln, hard paste porcelain, earthenware, ceramic. Let's just go into ceramic because I just want to get the sense for what's even in ceramic. Porcelain, material. No one's going to say bathtub here, are they? Friction, silicon dioxide, silicon, pottery. I mean, look, plates. I think I'd probably be better off going to bathtub via hygiene and water and washing. Like this is a silly route, I think. I don't think. Well, I've heard the phrase porcelain bath like it's a fancy high-end bath, and so I just linked the words, but they're not really linked here. Indo-European languages could get us to the Indus region, which would get us to India, which might get us to the Premier League. What are we near? What are we near here? Mortar and pestle? No, not really. Toothpaste, treadmill, shortbread, pingles. Let's just get out of here. Let's just... Glazing. Scepter. I don't know. I'm just in a... It feels like a cul-de-sac. Craft work? No. I see where you're coming from. Crystallinity. Let's just look around, see if we can find an odd link. Ballistics, gun. Ballistics to gun. Fucking yes. Spacecraft, mechanics, no military application, please. Rocket. Close. Escape velocity. External ballistics. Projectile. Here we go. I'm going to clean up. Gravity. Blowgun. That's a type of effing gun, my friend. My friend. That's a kind of gun. Shooting. I'll come back. Obviously, shooting should lead to gun, but gun could literally just be here. Gun should be here. Lung. Western Europe. South America. Anti-personnel. Let's go back to shooting. I've traveled too far, and shooting was right there. I came in from over here, I think? US state. Yeah, I'll be over here. Shooting. Come on. Precision rifle, projectile, bow and arrow, slingshot, crossbow, artillery, dart, flamethrower, marksman. I mean, I'll go back to marksman. That feels grenade, deflagration, combustion, guided missile, propellant. Let's go back to marksman. Marksman should have it right there. Thanks, D-Dan. I knew I could count on you. Sadly, I've pinged off at a high velocity. Surely gun. Accurize? Does that mean to make accurate? Long gun? Well, all right, but gun should be in long. That was all that was, marksman. Oh, no, it's bigger. Surely gun. Sniper rifle. Maybe a rifle's not even technically a kind of gun. Thank you. I'm killing it. Okay, where's good from gun? Where's good from gun? Where's good from here? Don't know. I'm just going to look around until something leads to something. Cannon to sea shanty? Yes. Sort of. No, do you know what? No. I see where you're coming from. I think in reality that's not going to work. Concorde. I see what you said. Water gun. That's a combination of gun and water. If we can get to listen, if we can get to water. Okay, water is used for washing in a bath. I'm sorry. You might hate me for this, but I'm going to try water to bath. I think it's not that mad. Diving, precipitation, hydrosphere. We're back on baths, molecule, food energy. I just think hygiene, washing. And once we're on washing, it's realistic. Gas, fluid. God, water is obviously a very big, complicated concept with there's lots of things you could say about water, isn't there? Water cycle, odor, water cycle, anything? Not really. I guess there could be stagnant water to malaria. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's actually pretty smart. There's a big water malaria link. Sparkling wine? Anything related to sparkling wine? Antidote? Water, bathtub, Belle Delphine, pandemic crisis, sea shanty. Yeah, a reach beyond reaches, but I absolutely... Oh, oceanography to sea shanty, maybe. I actually think sea shanty is going to be way better off for folk music. Like, if you can get folk music, you can ping off onto sea shanties so well. But I'm not confident it would work as easily the other direction. Does north of England count? Check if there even is. Can you just check if there even is a specific article that says Northern England? And if there isn't, then count north of England. Is that okay? Does that seem like a reasonable ruling? I felt so confident that it would be a thing that I couldn't check all 600. I just checked ones that I was a bit confused on. Am I backtracking? Metabolism, exercise, treadmill. Metabolism, exercise, treadmill. Life, DNA. Metabolism is affected by exercise, right? Structures, enzyme. Northern England. There's both, and they're different. What, they're different pages? Then you need the one that's the one on the card, my friend. Protein folding, cellular respiration, ketone. Oh God, this is all stuff, isn't it? This is all molecules. Nutrition. Nutrition's not going to... Chlorine. Swimming baths. Bathtub. Chlorine goes in swimming pool sanitation. Swimming pool. Oh, that's not going to lead to bathtub. What am I talking about? Swimming pool. That's never going to lead to bathtub. Well, we're here now. It's also a kind of exercise. Look in the pinned thing. There's a link in the pinned thing, Industrial. Human swimming. Oh, I think my brain is more focused than ever. I'm thinking making loads of good decisions. Olympic-sized swimming pool. Not going to lead to bath, though, is it? Ancient Rome. Ancient Rome. Ancient Rome. We don't have anything like that, do we? We don't have anything like ancient Rome. Okay. Normally something like that crops up. Leisure centre. Leisure centres normally have a gym in. Gym. Local authority. Sport. Aquatic sports. Roman baths. Roman baths. You're so right. People okay listening to Kiss from a Rose for this length of time? If it redirects, I'll count it. That's almost as good as it just disambiguating, which I do count. Roman baths. I'm a bit sick of it. It's gone. Human swimming. All right. If I just retrace my steps. No, let's go full drone. This is not where I was before. Wrong way. Roman baths. That's got to lead to. Did you see Roman baths? Leisure centre, ancient Rome. Did you see Roman baths, or did you just see ancient Rome? Would People's Republic of China count as China? Ancient Rome to Roman baths? I'm not. Ancient Rome's got so many aspects to it that baths would be like, well, I don't know. Ancient Rome's such a huge topic. Baths is just a little part of the legacy of ancient Rome. I did Leisure Centre. It was little. I did it. No, I'm not doing this. My instincts are telling me that this is a huge article and that the baths just probably aren't in here. Roman technology. Okay, I'm back in. Is that it? Oh, no, it's big, of course. Oh, it's not that big. Military history. Bathing. Sorry, I said that too loud. Personal hygiene. I'll come back to it, but pin personal hygiene. Baptism, very close. Mud bath, close-ish. Mexico. Immersion baptism, open water swimming. What are we in? Bathing. Bathtub has to be in here. I shouldn't abandon it until I just see bathtub. Bathtub is very obvious. Swimming, no, that's backwards. All right. Personal hygiene then. Open water swimming. Here's more. Ice bath. Ice bath is not in a bathtub normally. Public bathing, nope, that's backwards. Ancient Rome, no. Okay, I'm going to have to... Sea bathing, no. How about a limited bathing in a small ceramic tub? Navy shower, Mesoamerica, Roman aqueduct, industrial and provident society. No, thank you. Bath is a disambiguation page. Disambiguation page. Doesn't matter. As long as you can get to a bath. Like if you can get to anything that just starts with Bath. Like even if you get to the city of Bath, that's fine. No, we're specifically looking for anything that corresponds to the thing. So like, I remember when I looked at some words like crumb. Crumb means a few things. But as long as you get to any of those pages, you can tick it off. Or like if there's an album name that you know of that's like the same words that are on the bingo card, I'll count that as well. Oh, but yeah, sorry. Bathtub, yeah, sure. I'm going to go toilet room. Toilet. B-day. Defecation. Come on, we're so close. Black powder. Passenger train toilet. Latin. Come on. Hand washing. American English. English-speaking world. Personal grooming. Euphemism. Bathroom. I probably have to go in bathroom, don't I? Toilet room. I think bathroom is more likely to have a bath in it than a toilet. United Kingdom, shower, room, B-day, public bathing. Come on. Oh, a mysterious artifact. Latin, geothermic, bathroom cabinet, Achilles, American English. Have we been down this corridor? Did that exist a moment ago? Baths and wash houses in Britain. Look, there they are. A bathroom bar. A bathroom bar. No, don't learn. Now's not the time to learn. Onsen. That's a prehistoric city. I think that's not what I want. Oh, Latin again. Geothermic. Bathroom cabinet. Oh, how do I get out of this? I think I have found everything except... Oh, here we go. Bathtub. It's literally an article, and I've literally found it. Everyone else get wrecked. I am cleaning up here. Okay, we're in bathtub. We should think about making a line. Okay, malaria Pringles. Malaria Pringles. If we're even thinking about making a line, we need to tackle the Indian Premier League. But should we do that last? Malaria. I could try and go to water. Oh. Netherlands. Netherlands like to sloat to standing water. Water. Netherlands to mosquitoes to... We had terrible trouble with mosquitoes in the Netherlands. So in my mind, they're linked. Antidote, Blue's Clues. They seem really hard. Netherlands canals. Yeah, something about standing open water. Although I need to get to specifically the geography of the Netherlands, because this would get us to countries where malaria is more present because it's warmer, and the Dutch, I think, just made canals there anyway. Intensive farming, Kingdom of the Netherlands, Germany, Belgium. But I think canal is good. Maritime boundary, Dutch Empire. Dutch colonization of the Guanas. Just... I don't know. I don't know what the right way... Do I go via the Dutch colonies to get to places that have malaria? Is that the right way? Germany to Kraftwerk? I think you'd want to get somehow to music to Kraftwerk. Music to synth music somehow. Oh! Industrial Pet, you're so right. Let's quickly hoover up bicycle. Of course we can get... Let's go to Amsterdam then. Well, let's go to... Well, we can go anywhere in the Netherlands. Yeah, it would be a mistake to not go for bicycle. But how? But how? Because we're dealing with like the whole concept of an entire country. So to try and get down to... I mean, it's famous for its like... infrastructural quirks, isn't it? Let's just keep looking. We can go to Groningen. Holland. We could go to Holland. Groningen is a student town, right? So it's going to be very bikey. That's not on a line. No, it's not. It's not on a line. But it feels like it should be like an easy scoop. You know what I mean? Benelux. Europe. Not trying to get a full house. Well, I wouldn't mind getting a full house. Holland, just Holland down to either to bikes. North Sea, Brill. Mm. This is tiny. Why is Holland so little? That's what I was thinking. Groningen would be like, but maybe it's a little less flat in Groningen. I've actually visited Groningen. I just know I know it's a uni town. Lots of cats. World Trade Organization, Patriots. I'm getting confused. Let's just go via the Dutch East India Tea Company or something. Just Dutch. No, wasn't. Groningen. Yeah, it's polder. Polder, dredging, stagnant water. Marsh could be good. G's are G sounds. So, like the famous Dutch artist is Van Gogh. Marsh feels good for malaria, right? And malaria is more important. Wetland. Wetland could be good. We're looking for wetlands, but really we want swamp, right? Swamp is the ultimate still mosquito swamps. Swamps are mosquito-y. Whenever you got a swamp area in a video game, that's when they throw mosquitoes at you. Russian Federation, aquatic vegetation, boreal ecosystem, brackish water, yeah? What about, oh, I thought that said brackish swamp, best of both worlds. Do you think brackish water is going to be better than marsh? I don't really know what it is. Brackish water. Let me just read the description. Brackwater is water occurring in a natural environment that has more salinity than fresh water, but not as much as seawater. That sounds bad. That sounds like it's... That doesn't sound stagnant at all. It sounds like it's connected to the sea. That makes it sound fresh and peppery. Amazon River? Oh, well, that's flowing, I suppose. But I know that that's an area of the world with a big malaria problem, isn't it? So I want to swing back, probably go to the Amazon rainforest. I mean, really, it could crop up here as well. It could. Malaria could literally just pop up. Oxygen. Switzerland. Amazon. The Amazon has, well, the reason the river itself probably isn't a big source of malaria is because it's flowing and it's stagnant water specifically. Kentucky might be good for folk music. And we've got Maryland as well. That might help us get down to Kentucky. Although presumably you saw Kentucky somewhere. I mean, I just saw Karachi. I presume like the whole Indian subcontinent is an area where they struggle with like malaria, right? Like it's very warm. There's a lot of water that flows through. Although it's Bangladesh that has more problems with irrigation, is it? Like it's more floodland? I don't know enough. Don't know enough about geography. Don't know enough about... Also good for Indian Premier League. Yeah, you're right. If we could get Indian Premier League, which I would say currently is the hardest thing I'm seriously considering going for. All right, where did I see Karachi? And we've got to get to the Pakistan-Indian border. Indus River, right? Indus River. Then we just need Pringles. Do you know which sport it is? I just assumed it would be football, but only now am I realizing it might not be. It's cricket, is it? Am I allowed to tell you? As long as you're not looking something up and you know it from your own head, then yeah, it's okay. If it's just something that you're like, this is common knowledge to the right kind of person, it's cricket. Okay. Well, what? Okay, so we're in the Indus River. We should be able to get to cricket from here, right? But we need to get to a country. We can't. A river's just a geographic thing. I want to get to India or Pakistan, really. Tributary, Ladakh, Chenab. This is going to be a whole... Give me a little longer on it. You may be correct. I mean, just my geography on this so poor. Where are we? We're in the Indus River, which I thought would connect us to the region and water at the same time. To be honest, I wanted to hop over to India because I think Kashmir. Oh no, Kashmir's in Pakistan, isn't it? That's where the K in Pakistan comes from. Sindh would take you to India. Good, good. I'm showing my ignorance with every new thing I say. Now, which direction was Sindh in? Karachi, Transboundary River. Am I right in thinking that the Indus River does go through India and Pakistan, or was I on a cursed? It's in both. List of rivers by discharge. No thanks. Sindh is a province of Pakistan. Are we closer to the border here? Demographics of Pakistan. Maybe I'm... Oh, Pakistan. If we go up to Pakistan as a whole country, then we could probably find India somewhere. Iran-Pakistan border. Anything? Deciduous trees, middle power. I think whoever said this would be a hole is correct. I just not sure I can navigate this well enough. Persian language. List of cities in Pakistan by population. Soviet-Afghan War. Sindh division. Indian provincial elections. Pops us in India. There's British India, but let's just find contemporary India if we can. Fine, but British India should link to India, the country. East India Company, Indian subcontinent. Just India. Madras. So Madras is one of the largest cities in Tamil Nadu, the southernmost state of India. That's India. And we go up to India. Most popular cities in India. The list won't show the items on the list, but it should probably show India. India. Now, if we can find sport in India, I think maybe this is a mistake. But if we can get it, honestly, I think a line is in our grasp. And we haven't crossed an hour boundary yet. So I think it's plausible. Maldives, Industrial Revolution, China. Are you checking other streamers as well? You'll be so disappointed once you get to cricket in India. Oh, you found cricket in India, did you? Hang on, what did this say? Indo-European language. Sorry, I read it as league. And I was like, oh, that's close. It normally is quite nightmarish. I really urge people to put stuff in that's not too hard. Though this is probably one of the harder things to crop out. Crop out? Crop up. Indian astronomy, Neolithic. I think I did get a lot better through practice, yeah, but I think the decisions I've made have been all right. To get 3 in this amount of time isn't so bad. Does anyone want to let me know how other people are doing? Can anyone go on the multi-stream and just scan your eyes over people's bingo cards? Who's winning? Is anyone like on track for a line? FMC is 3 in a row. Mega diverse country, Delhi Ridge, Bengal, Middle Kingdoms of India. Economic liberalization in India. FMC is doing really well. FMC really could be a black sheep and just absolutely take the win on this. Islam, Chola dynasty, pluralism, Judaism. India is obviously too big of a article. It's going to have so much culture. That's food. Oh, we've been here. That's Bhutan and the Islamic Golden Age. Bay of Bengal. If I abandon this, though, I abandon that bottom line. And I'm also abandoning the sea shanty antidote craftwork line as well. So, like, if I abandon this, that's like my most... I abandon the whole line. Oh, the pin is gone. Could Jambud, could you grab the multi-stream link, pop it in and then pin it? I think pins only last a maximum of 20 minutes. But it might need a repin if that's okay. Or I could do it. If you can't do it, I can do it. But my preference is not to. North India. Just keeps us in the India area. Could you also, Jam, put some words before it explaining what that link is? Saying like, watch all the competitors here, : then the multi-stream. Thanks, Jam. Antidote beetroot should be okay. I think beetroot's probably all right. Antidote, I don't know. I don't know what the route to antidote is. Europe. I don't know how to approach this. I don't know enough about India or cricket or anything. Or anything in the world. Maybe I should go to cricket somehow and just abandon this and just look to cricket. Aiming via India. Sintashta culture. I'm assuming this will be like... Yeah, this is like ancient historical culture. It's not going to be like this is the sub-demographic group of India that love cricket. Governor General of India. Our desert. Populous. An Indian city might help. You're right. You're right. Let's just go to anything. Is Gujarat a city? Is a state along the western coast of India. Gujarat is the 5th largest Indian state area. Sure. All right. Yeah, let's get more specific. And hope one of these places is an absolute hotspot for cricket. That is crucial. Thank you, Industrial Pet. That is scary, though. That is quite concerning. I do think if I can just get this... How long am I going to give this? How long am I going to give this before I give up and just look for other things? Because I can't just spend the... You can get hung up on one thing for so long. I don't want to do that. How was the bingo card generated? There's a website that I let people put Wikipedia articles on that was up for 2 weeks. And over the course of those 2 weeks, we got about 600 to 650 articles. And then before the competition, I just used a little program to pull random articles out and I arranged them in this grid. So everything here has been submitted by a person, but not even necessarily a person who's taking part, just a person who used the website. I don't know what this is. Is it a city? Is it a place? It's a major Hindu... Mumbai. That is a place. Let me in. And if this doesn't get me anywhere, I need to really seriously consider just going somewhere else. Mumbai must have a team. Sure. There's just... The problem with geography is there's just so many aspects to a city. There's so many aspects to any place. And even if they do have a team and sport's a major part of the culture, you are nevertheless just playing quite a difficult gambling game. Mangrove. I should just go scoop up some easier stuff. I should just go and scoop up folk music and sea shanty and beetroot. I think I'm wasting my youth. I'm wasting my best years on this place. Gujarat I'm in Mumbai at the moment, but I was in Gujarat. Although I thought Gujarat was a region. You're not allowed to help me by looking things up. If you happen to know something, then you can impart it. I need to get out of here. I just don't think I'm going to get it. I might try and come in via cricket at some point, but I think coming in via India, the Indian Premier League is going to be such a bigger part of cricket than cricket is to the entire country of India or any given. Gujarat have a team though, I'm hearing. All right, I'm going to do a little spin around Gujarat. This is it. This is the last test for the Indian Premier League. Otherwise, I'm abandoning it. I'll come in later via cricket. I just think sometimes going in via a city is asking for trouble. Oh my God, of course. I'm in a major city, so it's just going to have loads of other articles. Yeah, we've got a lot via music. It would be silly not to try for it. I also think as well, we could get lucky and find a route through some of these pages to some kind of music as well. I'm sure if it like gives us like the culture of a such and such people, music normally makes up a part of that breakdown of a specific cultural group. Going from geography, sometimes going from geography down is exactly what you want, but it's not going to be here because, like, I don't know, if I went to get to canals and I went to the Netherlands, that is probably fine. But this veers just onto the other side of difficult. And the articles are just so big. The articles are just so big with so many aspects, so many links, so many things. I'm going to be looking just to leave. I'm just looking for a way out, really. Anything that reminds me of anything else. We had Hindu there. We don't have anything about like religion, philosophy, anything that a religion connection would help us spin out onto. I think the music. I think we can clean up if we get to the music. Bengal tiger is just an animal, right? It's not like the Bengal tigers. Yeah, it's just a tiger. Yeah. There's probably a sports team called that though, right? Or am I just being silly? Hindu to folk music? Possibly. It would be nice to get something cultural like that. There is a Bengal spider sports team, yeah. The Bengals are an NFL team. All right, that's just the wrong direction, isn't it? Okay, what's Dolka? What's that? Can I just leave via this? It's a city in the... Okay, it's a city. You got a big folk music scene? Let's just go up to India and just look for some way to spin off to music. Anything. Anything. Arabian Sea, irrigation tanks. Oh yeah, but we've left it so far behind now, Jam. Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Indo-European language, caste. Yeah, that would have been a good. If I hadn't got China already, would have it twice. Sanskrit, modern humans. Doesn't sound useful, does it? Oh God, I got to personal hygiene. I didn't get toothpaste. That was foolish. I could have absolutely. And we also had bathroom cabinet as well. I was in bathroom cabinet and I didn't think about toothpaste. Yeah, truly an F moment. I am mourning myself. Per capita income, Indian plate, British Raj, ancient Greek. Let's just go to ancient Greek and find music. Folk music or something. Iliad, imperative mood, noun, Attic Greek. I just need to get out of just going into every Indian city and just hoping. Oh, hang on. Ancient Greek is a language. Oh, this was a mistake. Yeah, okay. Iliad poem music. Let's do that. That's smart. Imperative mood. It was around here somewhere, wasn't it? Greek language, India, Iliad. Okay, so that's a poem. We can go from poem to music somehow. Troy. Don't know what that is. Homer. Western literature. Something about like meter or Trojan War. Oh, it's focusing on the story, not the form. New York Times. Agamemnon. I've made a mistake here. Achilles. Poseidon. Classical antiquity. Homeric Greek. Homeric Greek is associated with the poems, the epic poems of Homer. No, this is just a tiny stub. Hello, May May. Welcome to the competition. We're all fascinated by this software you've made, and now you've seen it. Now you can see it used as a sport. Yes, please can we all say hello and thank you to May May for putting this software together. As you can see, if you're just joining us, as you can see here, this is the bingo card we're working from, and there's a pinned comment in the... you'll find a link in the pinned comment which links to the 12 people, I think, that are taking part. Oh well, once I discovered the Museum of All Things, this felt inevitable. The Odyssey. So at the moment, I'm trying to get to music, and because I think we have folk music, we have sea shanty, and we also have craft work on the card. And I was looking for the Indian Premier League for quite a while. As you can see, I have a potential for some lines there, but it was too hard, and I don't know enough about the Indian subcontinent. Thank you very much for the follow, Maya. Is it Maya or Maya? Homeric Greek. Perseus Project. Epic of Gilgamesh. I need to get out of these ancient epic poems and into music, but you'd think, mate, let's go into the Epic of Gilgamesh. We're just looking for the word poem. I feel like you can jump from poem. Epic poetry. Stanza. Narrative poem. Maya. Good to know. Mythology, colloquialism. I'm hoping like meter. Poems have a meter, and meter is a rhythm, and a rhythm links to music, and then something, and then we're at craftwork. Delphic Oracle, Virgil, Orpheus. And again, we're about 45 minutes into the competition. If anyone can make a line, they just win straight away. Otherwise, it's the person who has ticked off the most squares. And I don't think I'm likely to win. I think we've got a few people who have at least 2 or 3 more than me. Oral tradition. Oh, I took my head out of the game. Oral tradition sounds quite good. Delphic Oracle. All right, it must just be... I'm just going to sprint along... Wasn't over here, was it? Didactic hexameter. Stop running fast. Sorry, I got into... Sorry, I just got a bit starstruck when Maya came and just went into like laying out the competition mode. Narrative, ancient Greek. Where is colloquialism? Where is oral tradition? Back. Which way is back? Hang on. If I just keep running along the walls, we'll definitely find it. Stop. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going literally back to where I came. And this is where I was. Colloquialism, mythology, ancient Greek, narrative, Ramaya, stanza, epic Gilgamesh, narrative poem, oral tradition. Thank you very much for your guidance. Customary look. Human communication. Oh, it is bigger than we thought. Good. Speech. Do we get to speech to singing? Folklore. Folklore. Folklore to folk music to sea shanty? It's a bit of a reach, but I think maybe. List of folk festivals. What are we talking about? Folk music. Great. Oh, that's one. Okay, great. Folk music. This is good. Then I think that will lead us to sea shanties. Okay, music genre, folk music. I think folk music to sea shanties is such a... It's just got to be here. It's one of the most well-known kinds of folk music. Folk dance. Oh, do you know what? This could lead us to... it could lead us with shortbread wacky races malaria. That's a lot easier than having to get the Indian Premier League. And then sea shanty isn't even that useful to us. We could always just forget about sea shanty. Or should we just get it because it's nearby? Yeah? Me and Jam saw Kraftwerk at a festival. We went to that one in Chester that's in the shadow of a giant space satellite. Blue dot? Blue point? Blue dot. Yeah. That was good. It's not in Chester? Fine. Yeah, fine. I was performing there. I did a little set after the Clangers. Was I directly after the Clangers? I think more or less. It's in East Cheshire. Chester. Yeah, fine. Wagner. I thought sea shanty would come up pretty quick. What's closer to sea shanty than folklore? The Clangers are pretty polite, actually. Popular music. Oh, that could lead us to Kraftwerk. I know they're like more popular than a literal sea shanty. They're a maritime counting tradition. Yeah, sounds right. This is something of an indictment of folk music here. Manual labor. Volk. Sounds a bit dangerous. William Wordsworth. Métis people. Yeah, I know this. I know the function of a sea shanty, thank you. Musical notation, indigenous music, bush ballad, Sinhalese New Year, Edvard Grieg. Edvard Grieg? What are you doing here? It's not here. I think I've done it. I think I've circumnavigated the entire folk music article. I don't think it's here. Bush ballad? I see what you're getting at. I understand the joke. Oh, powwow. I haven't seen that article before. Maybe I'm breaking new ground. Battle. Phrasing in music. The Romani people. Art music. Rhythm. Okay. The potential for sea shanty is back on. Bertrand Harris Bronson. Riga. Is Riga the capital of one of the Baltics? American popular music. Kraftwerk's German though, right? American English. Art music to Kraftwerk? I think you can get in there via popular music. You'll never find rhythm again? I don't want to find rhythm again. I'm not going to need rhythm again. Folk revival, but that refers to like Steel Eye Span, right? That's the 1960s, yeah. Woody Guthrie. That's not going to talk about. That's not interested in the TikTok sea shanty revival, is it? This is a waste of my time. Tom Dooley, yeah. Yeah, we're talking about something else. Art music, I don't know. I don't know if Kraftwerk, well, I don't know. I honestly think they're more poppy than art music, aren't they? In the grand history of things. Musical tuning. We're back in folk music. Baltic countries, Grammy Award, hymn. Hang on, I didn't go down this cul-de-sac. Hayden and folk music. Okay, this is huge. I just think sea shanty will be here if we give it time. Voicing, as unimaginative as it is, I think just running across all of folk music is going to be my best chance. Sheep shearing, Frank Prophet, Quebecois music, Suona. Surely though, if I could plonk myself anywhere in the general super category of music, I just want to get myself down to like synth. Oh, I guess they're not synth pop, are they? But I feel like they were very popular. They were very about like the emergence of synths in popular music. And are they technically techno? But they're connected to all of these things without necessarily specifically being any one of them, right? Accordion, well, I suppose accordion for sea shanty, all right. But if it's not in there, I'm close to packing that one away. To me, accordions are very broad, more broad than they're not really part of the UK folk tradition as much as other places. I think they're way more broad than you're giving them credit for, yeah. Concertina, however. The concertina. Harmonica. I don't know. I think... Aren't sea shanties like traditionally a cappella? I think this is a mistake. I think sea shanties maybe get adapted to have instruments, but we've gone wonky, yeah. Oh, bad luck, RNLF. I'm sorry to hear that. But you played valiantly, and you won't be forgotten. Forget it. I'm out of here. I'm going to go to Shortbread or Wacky Races or something. I'm doing all right, but am I winning? Absolutely not. Yeah, and if I'd seen something that was like work music, that would have been an easy win. Or even like, I don't know, something that connected it more to anything else. Musical tuning. It's too broad. Oral tradition is also extremely broad. And arguably slightly less connected than this. I think I should... Christmas Carol. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens, surely. Charles Dickens, let's go. Good King Wenceslas, Christmas music. Christmas Carol, surely. I mean, it's the wrong kind, isn't it? It's the wrong kind, but I saw it. I wanted to leave. Oh, here we are. Christ was born on Christmas Day. You know, there's a famous book written about A Christmas Carol. If only you could just reference it here. Wassailing. Northern Europe. Oh, this is just not it. This just isn't it. Carols for choirs. Christ was born on Christmas Day. Yes, maybe I could get to Shortbread. Maybe if I got to Father Christmas or something. Northern Europe? I don't know. Maybe we'll stay with Christmas because people give cookies to Father Christmas. Christmas traditions. Cookies, shortbread. And I do genuinely want shortbread. Benjamin Britten wrote a song about the flood. Flooding would cause a lot of stagnant water. Christmas and holiday season. Father Christmas. The tradition of leaving out cookies and stuff. Christmas window. Not shortbread. No. But cookie is a little baked confection. Cookie is a little baked good, and a shortbread is a little baked good. I want Christmas Eve, and I want Christmas Eve traditions. I think. Christmas tree. Yeah. I've been thinking about making some shortbread. I tried to make some pizza dough the other day and it went really wrong. Christmas Day comes after Christmas Eve. Like, they could quite easily connect. Observance of Christmas by country could be a mistake. Christmas. Maybe I want Father Christmas. Christmas to, or maybe Father Christmas could be in here. Eritrea, Christmas tree, Tanzania, culture, Christianity. Oh my God. Roman candle, Hong Kong, colonialism, Advent wreath, minority group. I started off so strong. Christmas card. What's more likely to connect to Father Christmas? Christmas card isn't strong enough. What's Eve's pudding? I don't even see in that. Where was that? Over here? Eve's pudding. Christ kind. Christmas card. Was it back here somewhere? Advent wreath. Colonialism. Oh, okay. Let's just go in Christmas card. We'll get us to Christmas traditions. Christmas. Greeting card. Christmas Day. Christmas tide. Bible verse. Rosicrucian. Snowman. Snowman? Anything here I can connect to Snowman? Who owns the rights to the film The Snowman? No, probably not helpful. White House, Christmas tree. All right, Christmas tree, since you insist. Baltic states, evergreen. Oh no, you're just linking to the kind of tree, aren't you? No, Christmas tree is a decorated tree. Okay. Oh, but it's more widespread than the Western European traditions of Father Christmas, though. No. The tree's going to take me into Central Europe and stuff. I think the tree's going to confuse me. BBC News. World Wars, Henry Frederick, Prince of Wales, digital photography, postcard. How are other races getting on? Anyone, is anyone one away, for instance? Should I be worried someone's about to win? Yes, who's one away? Stamps Edwardian era. There's one racer away. All right, maybe you can leave it as a secret who it is. Although I know in my heart I already know it's funky. Lucy. That's very exciting. Imagine how excited you must be if you were close to winning. I can't relate personally. Hello, Kimodactyl. If you go to our pinned thing, you can see all 12 races at once. It'll be a bit overwhelming, but that might provide the stimulus you desire. I'm trying to get to shortbread, I think. I'm currently in Christmas card. Let's just go to Christmas. I need to get to Father Christmas, I think. He's the best way to cookies. Or if I can find a Christmas carol, I can get to Charles Dickens relatively easily. I'm keeping my my options open. Three Kings cake. Cake. Shortbread's not a cake, but we're close. Maybe not. Maybe we keep going. Basques. Maybe cake to cookie? What would you call shortbread? Is it a kind of... It's not a biscuit. It's not a pastry. What is it? A biscuit, do you think? Let's go from cake to biscuit. Might not be the most straightforward, but it is something. It is a biscuit. All right. Then where did I see it? It's a biscuit. All right. Portugal, National Public Radio. Was it over here? Guava. Frangipan, Provence, porcelain. Where did I see cake? St. Basil, Basques. Oh, it was down this little cul-de-sac probably. Puff pastry, 12th night, Saturnalia, cake. Biscuit's going to be a huge topic. Yeah, it is. Baking, bread. Baking could lead, because it's probably going to list baking's going to be too huge. Oven, grilling, cracker, gas. Isn't biscuit a cooking method? Yeah, biscuit in French means twice cooked, biscuit. And that's how you get these hard, that's how the origin of these hard baked goods, I think, is that it just put stuff back in the oven and it went really crunchy. Curing and food preservation. Oh God, this is too huge. Baking was obviously a mistake. Lucy Lefty's one away from a line. There's everything to play for. Would it be spoilerific, do people think, to know what Lucy Lefty has to go for? Because if it is, for example, Indian Premier League, then I'm not worried. But if it is beetroot, then we should all be worried. Hello, Immoral. How are you doing? Measuring cup. I've really just come off. I've just come unstuck. I was doing so well. Oh, vegetable for beetroot is so good. That's so good. I keep forgetting to like ping off and remember everything. Maybe the trick is never, ever to commit. Never commit. If you get a better offer, take it straight away. We want root vegetables then. Leaf vegetable? I don't think. What is a leaf vegetable before I write it off? What is it? Plant leaves eaten by a vegetable. Like what? Okay. Alfalfa, clover, and grasses, including wheat and barley. Well, I don't want that. Treadmill feels gettable. Yeah, it should have been. Treadmill? Oh, we should be worried. Treadmill doesn't seem that hard. Flour. Late Latin. Garlic. Garlic is a root thing, isn't it? Garlic lives underground, like a beetroot. Bulbous flowering plants. Bulbous. Okay, they're not the same kind of thing. All right. I'm just nut, dietary fiber, hunter-gatherer, avocado, plum. Hang on. We're in vegetable, aren't we? Tomato. Turnip is the same kind of thing though, right? It's a root vegetable. Yeah? Am I mean, don't correct me, I guess, if you don't want to. Turnips are roots as well. Yeah, taproot, fodder. We just need to get the more broader thing. Lathe. Looks promising. It does, doesn't it? I think I'll be okay as long as I'm not last. I never expected to win, but being last would be a shame. Oh, yeah. Well, congratulations, Lucy Lefty. Congratulations. Let's see how easy it is to like verify this. So we're going to create a loop here, Lucy, but let me turn my own. Congratulations. Can you talk us through your line? Yeah, do you know what? That is easier, yeah. Yeah, let's both go on Discord. In the meantime, can chatters go through and let the other competitors know that they may be playing for nothing now, as we have a victor. Okay, I'm going to pop in a little channel on the Discord called Wiki-Race. How are you?
Accidental China. Okay, let's find Sean. Hello?
Hello. Can
You're,
everyone hear Lucy
you're
through the...
muted in Discord.
Oh, 1 second. Hello, can you hear me okay?
I can now.
I think you've just changed your OBS scene to one that you're not on.
I was trying to make something useful happen, but it didn't. There's my line.
What a beautiful line. Do you want to talk us through your experiences with it? Did you have anything along the way that you felt was contentious or that you're not sure about? Is there any is there anything I should worry about as a referee?
Should I talk through it?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just going to try and bring you in on a different window.
Sean Khan.
Can you hear me? Oh dear, sounds like you can't.
I can see Sean's little cursor animating, but I can't hear his voice.
Okay, well, I'll look into that. Why can't you hear my voice?
Can you not hear it? Can you?
Hello, 1 2 1 2. I'm definitely
Oh,
transmitting
So
audio.
my chat can hear Sean, but I cannot hear Sean. That is unusual.
You might need to check things on your end,
I've done
Lucy,
something very
because
strange.
yeah, I'm definitely transmitting through Discord. How do I tell you this? How do I ensure you see this? I'll just put it into OBS.
If Sean can entertain my chat while I work out what's happening.
Oh,
that'd be
so
great.
Lucy's chat can hear me. Okay, we'll just figure things out. Hello, Lucy's chat. Hello, my chat. Can we all get a big congratulations to Lucy Lefty for being the first ever Grand Wiki Race tournament winner? This is very exciting here. I can see from the top that the winning line was created with craftwork, china, folk music, toothpaste, and treadmill. That's a smart one to go for. I think nothing on that is egregiously difficult. And also, I want to congratulate Lucy on, look at the determination. You'll see amongst the other runners a more scatterfire approach.
Changing the scene somehow messed with my audio settings that nothing is playing.
Can you, how do I send any information to Lucy? It would have been slightly quicker, except the treadmill desk did not lead to treadmill. That's brutal. But you can end up in these cul-de-sacs. The Museum of All Things does not guarantee logic, no more than real Wikipedia does. Hello, Lucy. I'm just giving you a continual 1, 2, 3 audio test opportunities. Well, I'm worried that if their audio just is not sending, it might just not be sending across the board. But I will. Okay, I'm just going to send a message into her chat. Hello, Lucy. Are you hearing anything from any source, or is it just Discord that's not working for you? Oh.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I've decided to phone in.
Perfect. That's dynamism. The phone in is so good, it feels very game show.
Yeah. It will take 6 to 8 weeks to confirm my victory.
How did you find the process?
And to answer John, I'm not hearing anything from any source on my computer anymore.
Okay. But you can hear me okay through here. We can hold your victory speech through this more convoluted medium.
Yes.
Well, let me say, congratulations. You beat out. There was a lot of talent on the board tonight, and you absolutely smashed it. I want to congratulate you on your determinism that you chose your line and you stuck to it. There's no scatterfire here.
Sure. Are you saying that with any prior knowledge of what happened in the last hour?
I don't know anything that happened in the last hour. I'd love to hear your account of how the competition went for you.
Well, I did start with a different plan than the one I ended up executing. In the beginning, I thought that it would be best to go for Northern England, straight from Agnes Verda, and then most likely go treadmill, bicycle, puppy, Indian Premier League. In the actual event of it, I tried to go from Agnes Verda to countries and ended up seeing something football related, and just chased after that. Couldn't find anything. I was wandering around India for 20 minutes to half an hour, and just happened to stumble on China. After a little while more, I decided it's not working going for Indian Premier League. Because I saw the words folk music from something else, so I decided to try and find folk music from there. At which point it was all go for Kraftwerk, which was also a very tough one. That just happened to be a link in the main article for Germany.
So Germany to Kraftwerk is a one link run.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, that's huge. The Indian Premier League is where everything went wrong for me as well. You may not know this. I discovered it through the help of a good Pete. It's not even a football league.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's cricket.
Oh, and cricket. I could have gone into cricket as well. There's a big page saying cricket.
Oh, I couldn't even find that. You're probably a lot closer than you think then.
I think I was in Chennai, and cricket was an option. But I also thought it was football.
Oh, so did I. I just Premier League is wired into my brain as a football term.
Were you attempting the same right-hand vertical line?
No, I wasn't. I'll show you the card I was going for. Oh no, I'll show you the card I was going for.
I can open your game. Yeah.
I'll have to show you. I've made things too complicated for myself, but I'll have to show you like this. This is as far as I got. I was really hoping for maybe Pringles Malaria Indian Premier League, but Indian Premier League was much too hard. And I was trying a lot for Sea Shanty with the hope that maybe that could lead me to Kraftwerk and Antidote. But again, Indian Premier League, I couldn't get that. So it was like crossing out everything. And then I was hoping for I was looking for shortbread via, I got to Christmas. And I thought somehow via cookies and biscuits, I'd get to shortbread. And then I just assumed naively I could just hoover up Malaria and Wacky Races. Spent a long time looking for Malaria as well. Just
there were
hard.
times in the search for Kraftwerk where I, in panic, thought I should just go for shortbread.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't useful.
Yeah.
In the end, Kraftwerk were like I was in the pages for electronic dance music, to specific German electronic dance music festivals. Turns out it's just in Germany.
Right.
One thing that had me very flustered towards the end was I was in a huge page listing all exercise equipment, could not find treadmill, found treadmill desk, and treadmill is not a link from treadmill desk.
That's brutal. That should be your first link, shouldn't it? After desk.
Yeah. I think exercise is the first one, but I'd already exhausted that.
To our other runners who are in the chat, did anyone get close? Was anyone like one away from a line? Was anyone close to winning? I have to say,
In my head, everyone was on our heels the whole time.
I think it was probably quite even. Yeah. Animation stuck on Concord. FMC was close. Before this race began, I was convinced no one would make a line. I thought in general it's very hard and it's very easy to lose most of an hour on a single attempt, on a single destination. I think the bingo card helps a lot. Except if you're dogging for a line, then you don't have you lose the option to try something else. So I don't know. I think there's quite a lot of strategy involved.
Yeah, I'm curious about your bingo sheet. Did you very deliberately go for bathtub and gun and then decide folk music and China were for you?
China just turned out to be easy to get. How did it go for me? Where did I end up first? I think somehow I ended up at terracotta led to porcelain and China. So I quickly went via terracotta to China and then back and kept being like porcelain bathtub. Although actually in the end I couldn't find bathtub via materials. I had to go to ancient Rome and then to hydration. And then, hello, Martine. Thank you very much for the raid. Of course, shout out to Martine F, one of our very talented runners. And then I just found ballistics, I think, because of water gun. I think via water gun I ended up at ballistics.
Oh.
And I had to go via ancient Greece at some point. Somehow I went from India to ancient Greece, then to the epic poems, which eventually led to folk music. But that's as good as I ever got.
In my head, maybe Socrates thought about toothpaste, so I was in him for a while.
I was really kicking myself. Once I'd left bathtub, I had found personal hygiene and bathroom cabinet and stuff. And once I'd left that long behind, I remembered toothpaste, which I'd forgotten to get.
Yeah.
And I was really, when I was in Christmas, I was splitting my attention between Charles Dickens and shortbread, hoping one or the other would come up. I'm trying to sometimes find something that's in the middle of two.
I think you can't split the difference. I think you have to just gun for one. Gun for gun.
Yeah. All of my ones that I got with relative ease was when I wasn't looking for something and I open-mindedly span out onto a different thing. I was on the tails of beetroot when you finally declared. And I can't remember why I was on that, because I think somehow I got to baking and baking led to vegetable and I felt, just forget it. I'm never going to get to shortbread from baking.
You left baking to pursue beetroot.
Because beetroots are bigger in the realm of vegetables than shortbread is in the realm of baking, I think. Baking, you bake everything. People bake everything.
I think vegetable... I had this problem with a few things, like running. I tried to get through the article for running for treadmill, but running isn't just the sport or physical activity of running, it's the anatomical description of running.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And getting stuck on a different science or a different area of study is a big problem.
Yeah, like when you go into something expecting what the scope of the article will be, but actually it's talking about like the molecular formula of ketchup rather than it is made of tomatoes.
Yeah.
Overall, given that you got your line in just over an hour, would you say you found the competition easy? Did you find it frustrating? Was it smooth or
No,
or
I was
arduous?
an emotional mess the entire time.
Mhm.
And I think there was a large degree of luck.
I think luck is a huge factor, yeah.
Yeah. I think the articles couldn't be much the possibility of getting a line being 0.
Yeah. If we got quite lucky in the end. I made a big call for people to put easy articles in, and then most of those came out. There were so many articles submitted in the first week or so that if we had had a 50% turn up rate of those into the bingo card, no one would have made a line, I think.
Changes because then you're not playing a game of can I get a line, you're playing a game of how many can I tick off in this 2 hours.
Yeah. And I was playing a lot of that because I still didn't think someone would get a line. I still wasn't too confident. To the other runners that are in the chat, how did you all find it? I'd be interested just to hear just a potted impression of how the actual experience was for you. In terms of hard, easy, fun to frustrating.
Venimation bet $1,500 on Cressup.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a portion of that?
Yeah, I think Crescent would be happy to wire it all to you. I mean, fair's fair.
Yeah.
And here's the crucial question: would people be happy for doing this again? Maybe in a few months, we just run another one for fun.
I would be happy to sit back and commentate, I think.
Yeah, you could be, you're like an elder statesperson of the sport, and now you could be talking about all the new blood and how lots of people now are getting into it.
I'm the Gary Lineker of Wiki-Racing.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get you a big bag of crisps.
With my own face on.
Yeah, I think we could do that, yeah. I think that's within our power. It's one of the few things I think I could definitely pull together.
Yeah, well, there wasn't officially a prize for this, was there? So maybe we can organize that.
Yeah, the next one should have a prize, yeah. The crisps.
Yeah, crisps with my face on.
Perhaps a future version could have some. Maya suggesting like what could be different. Oh well, if you're interested, Maya, I think. Oh, we've got a raid in from Funky. I think Funky is possibly our number 2. Shout out. Shout out to Benimation. Then we'll also do a shout out to Funky in a second. I invite other runners to give their thoughts on this. There's a very small thing, which I think is something you may be already working on, maybe not, Maya. I really appreciate it when an article has a little water feature or some plants, because I don't get lost quite as quickly, because you have to go very fast in when you're doing the race. And because all the walls are always roughly the same. And I know the carpets change, but when you're in an article, you can get turned around quite quickly. And just the presence of some plants or a water feature when they turn up helps you orient yourself. But yeah, I'm not sure what would make actually finding the right links easier or more intuitive. But I leave that in your hands.
I almost feel like the fact that you cannot count on everything being there that you would expect for our purposes. I think that's to the benefit of the game.
I agree. There's a certain flavour to the Museum of All Things which you don't get from Wikipedia, which is it's harder because you can't count on anything. You can't count on the logic of like treadmill dash should lead to treadmill. So suddenly you have to think, well, what's the other? What's another way there then? What's the second most obvious way there if the first obvious one doesn't work?
Yeah. I as a lifelong Wikipedia lurker, I think I'm just going to spend time recreationally in Museum of All Things.
Yeah,
Just
it's
to-
really nice.
I seem to get bugs with it that no one else does, but since no one else gets them, that seems to be a me problem.
I think the bug you're having now with the thick kind of pixelated lines, I've seen Mono have that issue as well. So it's not just you.
It gets worse than this, but
It's exciting.
this is sort of fetching. It's like a HUD.
Yeah, it's like the sheer weight of human knowledge bearing down on the walls, seeping through the cracks.
Pressing on my eyes.
Yeah, Maya, when I was training with just practicing on this, I went into Godot and I modified the sign so that I just removed the physical object and just had the text about twice as big, but hovering in the doorway. And I found that was just much easier to just at a glance see what something is. Obviously, the sign as it is more aesthetically appropriate for feeling like in a physical museum. But if you're just wanting to zoom around, a quick, big floating text is easier on the eyeballs. Oh well, thank you so much for popping by, Maya. I'm glad this has been fun for you to see. I think it's been very fun for all of us to put on. It was very fun seeing people practicing, people going, okay, I've committed to doing this thing. Time to learn whatever skills are necessary for this. But I would love to do this again. I think this is a lot of fun. I have felt myself get better at doing this, and I'm still not very good. But the gentle skills of learning what strategies work is very fun to pick up. I don't think you can practice this. I disagree. I think you can get better at it. I think you can start picking it up. You develop a second sense. Yeah, can we get some TYMs in the chat? Thank you, Maya. And some CLLs in the chat for congratulations, Lucy Lefty. And I think this is the end of the competition. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Representing.
Yep. I didn't think there was any words necessary in that.
Yeah. A Guinness is worth 1,000 words.
That's their motto.
Okay, congratulations, everyone. This is the end of the stream, end of the competition. I'd love to put on another one again soon. Thank you all for tuning in. Of course, you're all welcome to join the Discord. There's other stuff coming up in the pipeline. I'm probably going to do another Dungeons and Democracy stream again this week if the software is definitely done, and I need to do a quick test with that at some point. Otherwise, thank you all for participating. Thank you for watching. Thank you for creating a little community around, hopefully, the newest Twitch sport. And I will see you all later. And I will put Lucy in the webpage with the rules as our first ever winner, as some act of immortalizing our first champion. To everyone, thank you so much for being our winner, Lucy.
Thank you for letting me win.
And to everyone watching, thank you and goodbye. My mic was off. Sorry. Hello, everyone. My mic was off. Sorry. Hello, everyone.